So welcome back everybody into another backtesting session. We left with the end of February and we're going now to start with the beginning of March as backtesting. So let's get into it. So this is the 1st of March. So we are starting from New York Open over here. So we have like the last 15 days, I would say, where we start at 3 p.m. Then we will move back to 1 hour. So, so far, what we are seeing on the market is this. We are seeing price made a new, possibly higher high, but then immediately making a new lower low. We are facing this key level of strong 4-hour PSA, and of course, I want to see after 8:20 a.m. Eastern what the price is going to do. If there will be some more volume for possible continuation bearish, or we will see a bounce. So let's see. So far, we're already seeing a bounce coming into 820. We might have even see a double bottom. Here we are facing this reaction. So if the price would actually break below this low in a convincing fashion and not with the first candles after 820, then I would love to see the continuation bearish. Let's see what is actually happening. Yeah, we see a double bottom, and I will also want to see a break above these candles to show some strength, and with New York volume coming back at least to these highs or even break above. So these are the main PSAs that I'm looking at for price and trade ideas. We are already after 820 candle, 820 open. So let's see where the main volume is going to. So now we are seeing an aggressive candle. Let's see if we have further confirmation of a sell. We have a candle slow down. We don't have a retest of this the key level. We have it over there. So this could possibly be our first trade. Okay, we see that there's no volume after that. We have a spike down, so we are now 20 pips in profit. But then price fails to break below and is coming to reject. So yeah, still not, stop loss is not it. We're still having this reaction over here. Price could still be bouncing back down. We are still in the trade, and I mean, most likely we will lose because the spike down, the possibility of rejecting over here and continuation below, it already added, and it's just now is even now breaking and retesting the key level, which means that it could possibly be the end of the fake out. So I would want to, of course, I will be stopped out around there, and I would want to shift into buys if we see a clean break above these previous highs on the left hand side. So let's see what is happening. Okay, so let's see that now this one is a loss. Okay, because it only went to around 20 pips. And let's see if it actually, we have this scenario playing out. We took our chance. It would have gone 40 pips easily. We took our chance, and that's how the trade goes. You might say that, yeah, if I took the retest of this previous PSA, that would have been a win, but yeah, it's not my plan that I'm trying to trade right now. So let's see now where is this overall bullish momentum going. You can see that we are making very strong bullish candles, break and retesting it. I would love to see break and retest of this area for further continuation buys. So far, yeah, we broke above and we have a kind of retest, as you can see with this possible entry over here. Okay, still in. I will say that this is not 15 pips yet. Let's see if it breaks below or it bounces. Yeah, it looks like it's bouncing. This is a very nice kind of confirmation for possible re-entry. Yeah, and now we see the price is taking off. Let's see if we break above this level. That will be already around 30 pips in profits. Okay. Let's see if it makes a new high. We're now bouncing from these lows. Let's see if we break above this PSA. We briefly broke above. We might have gone 45 pips. I don't know that. But let's see now the price action after this previous higher low. And of course, for possible re-entries, I would love to see retesting of this PSA, which is also, as you can see, the second and possible further chance. So now we are validating these two as winning. Yes, yes. I will only pick one. Let's say I don't think this is a loss. We're going to see later. Anyway, I will only pick one of these two, but it's basically the same trade idea. Now we have possibly some news, and it was at 5. So let's see on the 1st of March. Let's see what was the news. Okay. First of March at 5. Okay, ISM. So we had a quite a bad decrease, but on the new orders it was a very big increase. This one was better than prior, but still lower than expected. So can be a mixed data, mixed bias now. Let's see if we break below these lows for possible continuation bearish, and yeah, to see a possible correction of the move. Of course, I would love to see, since we are in a bullish trend, I would love to see the break and retest of the last higher high to have a further confirmation of the bullish trend. Yeah, we have this failed to break above, which are quite the high risk, high reward entries. But I would love to see my PSA. As you can see, yeah, that this would have been a nice win. Exactly the retest of the PSA as it was highlighted over here. Yeah, that's exactly was the retest that I was highlighting for possible continuation bearish. And that will go 45 pips at least. Back down to these previous lows on the dot. And we might have a bounce. We might have the retest of the key level for possible continuation. Further sells below there. If we see a clean break and retest of these highs, we might still be back into the range. As you can see, clean break and retest. That will be another win. This entry. So let me delete these ones. Break and retest of this previous PSA, and it will be here. We go, I think 30 pips. This will be plus 45 or break even. This will be plus 45. This will be plus 45 and 1 minus. Okay, and then we are back into the range. Okay, so let's see. This one, how would it have been? So this one, the entry would have been 38, 37, would be 10 pips, so still safe. So yeah, let's say that I entered at the first, at this first candle, even though it's not very strong. Let's say maybe that I wait. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just that. So, but this is a very good winning first day of the month, because the price gave us some clear cut price action, and there was a lot of volume in the chart. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, not watching. Okay, the 2nd of March. So where are we coming from? Okay, pre-New York. You see the price is moving down. Still pre-New York. Okay, New York open, and we find ourselves in this order block. So for example, I will not take these first sells. If the price breaks below, I will not take the first buys. I will wait for some clear price action, mainly at these various PSA, and see where the volume is bringing some more direction. Okay. Okay, so for example, we have this one. And then, as you can see, if I would have taken this first entry, that would have been an immediate fake out. Then we have the break above. Let's see if we have a brief retest of these lows. No, as you can see, immediately dropping down and going the other way around, dropping below, dropping to these previous lows. Let's see where the liquidity is going to. Okay, this is the first hour. Okay, yeah, because this is my usual mistake, because it's exactly the 820 AM Eastern. So that's where I think that the price will take off immediately, but that's not always the plan. Now let's see what is actually happening. We are possibly staying below this low, but look at the volume, it's not really a strong direction on the bearish side. So I will be cautious. Still, we're making new lows. Yeah, let's say that the price gave us this fake out signal. The price is breaking below, and we have this retest of these previous weeks. Still not a lot of volume, but let's say that I took it, that would be a loss. We could nice possible break and retest, but I would love to see some more clear-cut price action after that. For example, this breaking above of this PSA, further rejection over there. Price staying above, possible retest now completed of this previous area. Okay, 20 pips, 30 pips. Yeah, and that would be a win. There you go. Minus 15, plus 45. We are seeing now the breaking of this area, but we are facing now the rejection over here of the left-hand side. Let's see if we will break above. No, very strong rejection. Let's see now over here. This is a very cluster of orders. Let's see if we will bounce and how far. Okay, yes. So as you can see, this possible bounce over here would have been a possible trade idea, but it's not. I mean, it's the end of the pullback. So I will take a falling knife, try to catch it after this strong rejection, and yeah, just because of this PSA, I will not count it as a winning trade, but that would be a winning trade. I will wait for the breaking of these highs for possible entries, but we can see that now the price action is quite sketchy. I don't know if I would take this entry, for example, this retest above of these previous highs. Might still be a good idea. I mean, even if it is a loss already. Yeah, let's say that we take it. Because now I'm only taking break and retests. I'm not taking these, for example, end of pullback. I don't know if I will take it. I was watching it. Yeah, that would be a very high risk, high reward entry, I would say. Retest of these previous lows might have been a possible trade. Yes, let's see now the price where it's going. Yeah, closing below. Let's see if we have a retest of these previous lows. And of course, I would want to see this PSA, how it reacts. And this PSA, yeah, gets broken and making a new high. Yeah, not much to say. So, let's see. Very weak breakout. This is possible end of pullback. 5, end of pullback. But still quite risky to take. So let's just stick to plus 45 and 2 losses, which makes sense. Okay, Blackboard, and we move on to the 3rd of March. Yes, 3rd of March. So let's see. Coming into pre-New York. New York open, or is it over there? Prices made a double top. Break, retested it last higher low. Is making new lows. Let's see now we are in a little bit of a range. Let's see between these PSAs where it is going. There's some volume coming into the charts. As you can see, this is the 8:20 AM Eastern. First spike up, but I would take a buy only above there, of sells below there. So for example, yeah, not a strong price action for the first hour of New York. Let's see if we have a clean price action below these lows by the looks of this bearish momentum. Yeah, looks nice, with a possible entry over there. Let's see if it's a fake out or is actually continuation bearish. Okay, reacting. I don't like this volume at all. I would love to see, by this time I would love to have seen already a break below these previous lows. Let's see if it will fail to break above, or we will go back into the range. Okay, so you can see that will be a win, quite a painful one, but still a win. Yes, 1, 2, okay, and we might have possible continuation bearish below these lows. We made 30 pips. And then we push back up. Of course, now I would only look for buys above this PSA by dating this as a new lower, higher low for possible continuation bullish. As you can see, price is not really respecting it. It's failing to break. It's only later on breaking above. So no real further trade ideas, and yeah, not really much to say about it. A single win, 45 pips, it's good enough. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, we are now on Monday the 6th of March. So we are coming into New York open right over here. So as you can see, price is actually making higher highs and higher lows. We are now at this rejection, might be a key level of our PSA. Of course, I will want to see the breakout of these low highs or breaking below these lows for possible continuation bullish or bearish. Okay, we now have some volume spike. I will not take the first spike up. as I told you already, this is the first spike of volume, and I don't really want to have to be in a mess, in this mess. Let's see, we're reacting at these lows. And yeah, that's a possible continuation bullish. This was the lows. Possible break and retest of this high. I would have taken this entry. Possibly now after this high, no, I will only wait for a clean and strong breakout of these highs. Looks like it doesn't, so we might take the continuation sells below these lows, or safer below there. Okay, we're in a bit of a mess. I will still be bearish from this price action. So yeah, possible with this entry. It will be a loss. That will mainly be due to impatience, I would say, because I was waiting for the break below these lows. So a little bit of impatient. Okay. Possible nice rejection. Still prices in this range and is not giving us opportunities up until later on. So I will only have one loss in this very poor price action, and that loss will be due to the average trade. So let's move on pretty quickly. Okay, into a Tuesday. Where are we coming from? Okay, we're coming from pre-New York. We are in a very bearish trend, I would say. We are retesting these lows with pre-New York and New York. Let's see after the candle opens the 820. Where is the price going? Yes, so we are around over here. So of course we are in a bearish trend. We are in a bearish bias. Yeah, this was the candle open. So I will want to see the break retest of these lows. It is actually happening, and breaking below. And let's see if we'll continue at least 40 pips. So far is 20, 30, not stopped out yet. Yeah, it will go to 45 pips, I would say. And I will check it later. We're going to check it. I don't know if this is a win or not yet. And yes, then price is still making new lower lows, but in a very spiky way, I would say, not really clean. The new 4 hour is opening, and that's the pullback for the new 4 hour. Let's see if we have a clean candle continuation over here, making new lows. So yeah, this is would be absolutely now a win, 100%. Very good. Okay. Two. Okay. The price is backing down. We have these lows as a reference for possible continuation bearish. So for example, over here. Okay. I don't know if the price will come back or we will need another screen. Okay, yeah, we will need another screen. So let's see. For now, this is a plus 45. And this looks like it, but we're going to need to see the following one. So blackboard. Okay, 7B. So I don't remember when was my entry. I was thinking it was over there. Yeah, it will be a win, absolutely. So let's see when was the time. Okay. So yeah, it was absolutely a win. Very good. And we're going to continue looking for bearish, of course, bearish trade. Very good. 7B. So we're breaking below the key level. As you can see, I would love to see a retest of the key level. I don't know if I would have entered over there, but still very good. And we can wait for the breaker retest of the key level or these previous lows. I'm not really sure about that. Yeah, that would be absolutely an entry. I don't know if this possible entry would have been stopped out or not. I will want to check it later. We have now a breaker retest. We have this previous PSA for possible continuation sells. The retest. Okay, that will be another win. Very good. Of course, I want to see now breaking below these lows. Okay, so far, yeah, it is actually happening the opposite. Still not looking for buys because we still have a lot of price action on the bearish side. Yeah, it was just a little bit of. Okay, let's see if we have a clean and strong break retest of these lows. Retesting even the weeks. We have this retest, and we're coming. Yeah, with after this is after London close. Yeah, and the volume is dying down. So let's see this one. Would have been at 1827, 1828. Yeah, that would be 10 pips. So yeah, I would only say that I don't know where I would want to enter, where I would have entered. Anyway, it's a plus 45. Let's use the key level so that I learn that we can wait for the retest. Then we have another plus 45. Here doesn't give us any retest. Unfortunately, we could have had further opportunities over here in anticipation of a break below, but yeah, that was the trade ideas. Okay, so let's see the following day, the last one for today. Okay, we're coming into the 8th of March. Okay, New York open, low volume. As you can see, we are facing the key level. We are bouncing again a key level. Let's see if we have a break above these areas for the continuation bullish. Of course, now that we have created a structure, a break below these lows. So 5 prices ranging, new 4 hour. Okay, coming into the New York Stock Exchange, we are now seeing a breakout of these previous candles. So we will want to see either new structure and then breaking above, or a retest of these previous PSAs. For example, like this. Let's see. Over here for this entry. I think that that's a 10 pip, 10, 12 pips stop loss. Let's see if your surprise gives us further opportunity, if in the case we're getting stopped out. And for example, the bounce from these lows, as you can see, this would have been the 2 PSAs that I was referencing it. So, okay, breaking above now even these highs, and then going into a strong bullish confirmation. This one would have been a win. This one would have been a win. I don't know about this one, if I would have been stopped out, but I think it's not even 12 pips. So I will say that this is a reasonable win. Okay. We also had the breaker retest of these previous highs. That would have been good. Now we are facing a possible bounce from the key level and a continuation bullish. So this one was plus 45. So let's see the reaction over there. Closing below, not really liking it. Yeah, strong double top. Facing the same bounce from the same PSA. Still price, yeah, we're coming into the 10 AM candle. We might take some very aggressive buys over there. Okay, that would be a win. So plus 45. Exactly as I was saying, take an aggressive high risk, high reward buys. Okay. And then price breaking above. Retesting these highs, but only going 30 pips. So let's say that we take this one and it's a 30 pips, so it's a break even or loss. It's a 15 or break even. Okay, yeah, then the volume dies down. So okay, so this was another very nice and profitable day. We saw how it's risky. Sometimes the FX outs are very risky. The pullback and are much more profitable. But when the price is trending, the break and retest are very, very good. And yes, yeah, that was it for today. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I see you next time.